put the PowerPoint on there.
Okay, I will just revise this part because there was supposed to be a little music in this, but there isn't. This is just a small little preview of what the Canadian Shield is, to give you a little sense of what we're going to be presenting to you before we actually go on. There's no more music, but this has happened. So many technical Come visit the Canadian Shield. You really will not regret it. Please continue. Okay, here we go. Hello, I'm Shay, CEO of Shield Mining Company. Today we are here to educate you about the Canadian Shield and encourage you all to come work with us once you graduate. Our company is one of the best in the land because we focus on the land itself. We use its resources by mining into the earth and collecting the iron ore for our needs. And in turn, it gives us what we need to make our land thriving, our air clean, and our population happy. Here are some lovely pictures of some of the scenery you may see in our company. As you can see, it's a very forestry place, very foresty, with lots of Great Lakes. As we continue on, ever since the 1880s, people have been coming to this prosperous land to use the resources that it provides in our favor. This point is where our mining business began. Our ancestors were the first to begin mining through the Canadian Shield. Over time, hundreds and thousands of people came here to find some work, as well as to enjoy themselves. On most summers, there are over 3,000 travelers, as well as 8,000 local tourists. There is lots of room for people coming from all over for work as well as play.
Only hit it once?
I got one. Make me feel better. Yes. As you can see here, we have pictures of our mining crew from the very beginning, both working inside the mine and as a little crew at the bottom. As a result of these types of settlement and the boom of natural resources, the urban structure shield today consists of small and medium-sized.
What is happening?
We're experiencing some technical difficulties. I'm very sorry.
There we go.
Anyway, small and medium-sized communities with no margin populace. Features like this are some of the classic urban shield features with single enterprise resource communities. Kenora, as pictured here, is one of the most idyllic settings anywhere in Canada, and is Northern Ontario in its most perfect state. Now, as I continue, here is my coworker on tourism.
Coworkers. There's a little video first for you guys to watch.
There was no video.
Okay, my bad. Many people come to the Canadian Shield to see the beautiful landscape you will be able to see every day as you work at our mines. There are many activities to keep you and your families busy when you aren't at work in the mine. Also, it makes it extremely easy to convince your family to come and visit. You can canoe, fish, hunt, or go swimming in one of the many lakes. Having friends and family to come visit will be extremely easy because it can come by train, boat, car, or plane. Whitewater rafting is extremely popular within the Canadian Shield. We have sports for every kind of person.
The main tourist attraction in the Canadian Shield is Algonquin Park. It's the oldest park in Ontario and is 7,600 square kilometers big. It's fun for all ages because there's so many sports like hiking, canoeing, kayaking, and there's many tours, and there's many places you can go see. Now I'll go to Emma with the climb.
You got climbing down.
actually a video. Sudbury, Ontario. Now we'll be talking about the geological features. The Canadian Shield is home to the oldest and most stable mountains in the world. These mountains range anywhere from 2.5 to 4 billion years old. This massive U-shaped region is made up of ancient crystalline and metamorphic rock. There have been many glaciers over time that have formed and pushed minerals like iron, copper, uranium, silver, molybdenum, nickel, zinc, platinum, and gold into the Canadian Shield. We are proud to say that our mines and minerals have been used to create the 2010 Olympic medals for the Games in Vancouver. There are thousands of job openings in our mine, and we will pay you to live in our apartments and work for us. It's a great place to work, and there are many employees that are satisfied with our company. Now we'll go to Emily for class.
Pictures of our minerals first, so you can see just what exactly we have.
Alright. Mining the Canadian Shield can provide many job opportunities. The jobs in the Canadian Shield mining vary. The danger and money are what separate the different kinds of jobs. Certain jobs in the Canadian Shield, such as geophysicist and exploration geologist, are some of the top paying jobs in the mining industry. These two jobs are the highest paying because they are crucial to all mining operations. Mining in the Canadian Shield can be dangerous and the risk can be high, but the rewards can be huge.
Now I will tell you guys about the climate in the Canadian Shield. The climate in the Canadian Shield from every part of the shield varies from every part of the shield because it moves across the top of Canada. The northern parts of the shield are very cold and have long winters, much like the tundra, but not as severe as the Arctic, so you'll still be able to enjoy the outdoors. The northern parts get the most snow and have very long winters. We'll be able to ski and snowshoe for a large portion of the year. Our land has shaped our people into sports-loving and extremely active people. The summers are short and have cold nights and have very little warm days, but during this short amount of time, there are many sports you can enjoy when you aren't working at the mines, that is. The shields receive about 45 centimeters of precipitation a year. The weather is not very good for growing plants, so mining is the career for you. Now Will tell you about miner eating habits and environmental destruction.
Miners often have poor eating habits due to the long shifts they have. This is because they work very long hours and oftentimes don't bother making anything. They will settle for fast food or ramen noodles, among other things. They also eat a lot of junk food, and they develop these bad habits which persist into retirement. These habits may lead to fatigue and poor heart conditions, among other things, which is why at our mine, we enforce healthy eating habits. Miners can buy whatever they want because nothing's actually provided by the company, but we prefer if people were buying healthy things instead of just soup. Well, that's pretty good. We try and enforce better eating habits than ones that are commonly observed. causes damage to the environment in several ways. We are trying to effectively stop these through several ways. If proper measures are not taken, the nearby water can be polluted by arsenic, sulfuric acid, and mercury. Our great company, GRAPE, shall prevent any such substances from entering the local ecosystem. We only remove trees that absolutely need to be removed and replant immediately after we move spots. And we replant all the different kinds of trees, not just pine trees. We scan the ground using sonar technology to make sure we aren't messing with groundwater flow, and just to be safe so our miners do not die or drown.
Here's some pictures of our mine, hoping that the viewers will continue to come work